بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد وعن أم المؤمنين أم عبد الله عائشة رضي الله عنها قالت قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم يغزو جيش الكعبة فإذا كانوا ببيداء من الأرض يخسف بأولهم وآخرهم قلت يا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم وكيف يخسف بأولهم وآخرهم وفيهم أسواقهم ومن ليس منهم قال يخسف بأولهم وآخرهم ثم يبعثون على نياتهم أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. Last week we were discussing the narrator Hadith Aisha radiallahu anha, the brief profile of Hadith Aisha radiallahu anha. And we finished on the point about her marriage to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. At the age of 5, she got married to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Just in the last 100-200 years, people have come and objected this marriage. So this is one of the answers that was given, that in that time, for a boy, for a girl to be married, to get married at the age of 5, 7, it was common. It wasn't an issue. The enemies of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam labeled him with many sort of names, and none of them had any issue with this marriage. And we also mentioned that this marriage was divine, decided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Hadith Fatima radiallahu anha, Hadith Aisha radiallahu anha was already engaged to somebody else, and their engagement broke. Then Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam married Hadith Aisha radiallahu anha. The nikah took place at the age of 5, and the rukhsati, as we say, took place around the age of 9-10. And this was only by Hadith Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu then said to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam that when are you going to bring your wife home? So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself wasn't prepared. Hadith Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu had to, encourage him, insist and encourage to bring Hadith Aisha radiallahu anha home. One other benefit of this marriage is that Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam lived for after this marriage took place, he only lived for around 9-10 years. So that Aisha radiallahu anha was only in the marriage of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam whilst he was alive for around 9 years, 10 years. However, she gained so much knowledge from the age of 9 till the age of 18, where generally at this age we are, just trying to understand the world, try to understand what is around us and what is right and wrong. But that Aisha radiallahu anha gained so much knowledge that some scholars say that 1/3 of our deen has come from her. So you could understand how bright, how clever, how powerful that Aisha radiallahu anha was. So this is one of the hadith that she narrates, and he has been brought by Imam Nawawi rahmatullahi alayhi in the first chapter. And this chapter is about ikhlas and also focusing on our intention. Ihdari niyyah, to have our intention in our minds and focus towards our intention. So this is one of the hadith. So she narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Yaghzu jayshul Ka'bata," that an army will advance in order to attack the Kaaba. فَإِذَا كَانُوا بِبَيْدَاءَ مِنَ الْأَرْضِ, when this army will reach Bayda, a place, an open land. يُخْسَفُ بِأَوَّلِهِمْ وَآخِرِهِمْ, all of them will be swallowed into the earth. The first and the last, every single person, whoever is part of this army, will be swallowed into the earth. قُلْتُ, so that Aisha radiallahu anha asked, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, وَكَيْفَ يُخْسَفُ بِأَوَّلِهِمْ وَآخِرِهِمْ, how could all of them be swallowed, the first and the last, and how can everybody be swallowed? وَفِيهِمْ أَسْوَاقُهُمْ وَمَنْ لَيْسَ مِنْهُمْ, whereas among them there will be people who are just as merchants, as sellers and buyers, and they are not part of them. So how can everyone be swallowed into the earth? So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, يُخْسَفُ وَآخِرِهِمْ ثُمَّ يُبْعَثُونَ عَلَى نِيَّاتِهِمْ, that all of them will be swallowed. However, they will be resurrected according to their intention. They will be resurrected according to their intention. So the first part of the hadith, يَغْزُو جَيْشٌ الْكَعْبَةَ, that an army will advance towards the Kaaba. That Allama Sindi rahmatullah alayhi says that this army will go to attack the Kaaba, and any person who is trying to keep the Kaaba safe, they will also be attacked as well. فَإِذَا كَانُوا بِبَيْدَاءَ مِنَ الْأَرْضِ. So this Kaaba that we have, why is it called Kaaba? One answer given is that if you look at the literal meaning, it comes from the word al-Ka'b. Al-Ka'b in Arabic is used for our ankles. And our ankles are slightly raised. So one explanation of this is that the Kaaba is slightly raised. Now there's a big difference. By that time, until even the Turkish ruling, they had a rule that none of the buildings were higher than the Kaaba. Everything was below the Kaaba. It's only afterwards the things changed and there are buildings higher than the Kaaba. But this is one reason why. So the Kaaba is from the word Kaab, means which is raised. The second answer to this is that it comes from the word al-murabba', which means something which is square and a cube. Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, when he reconstructed the Kaaba, he made it into a square shape, a cube shape. So this is one of the reasons why it's called al-Kaaba. And some scholars say that this second one is more preferable to take, and you should take this meaning. The word Jayshun, that this army will advance towards the Kaaba to attack. So which army is this referring to? Some scholars say that this has already happened, but majority of the ulama say that only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has correct knowledge that when this will happen, so which this army is referring to, only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has the correct knowledge of this army. When they will reach the place of Bayda. Now what is Bayda? One answer given to this is that Bayda is just an open land. So when the army will reach and just an open land, an open field, then this punishment will come. And some people say that there is a place between Makkah and Medina al-Munawwara by the name of Bayda, in the southwest of Medina. So they say that, okay, it could be referred to this place. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows to the exact and correct meaning. So this army will be swallowed. So Hadith Aisha radiallahu anha asked that, how will they be swallowed? That, generally in that time as well, when an army will go to attack a place, there will be soldiers, and with the soldiers there will be people who are just assistants. They are just there to help. For example, for cooking, for washing purposes, and other reasons as well. Or sometimes it happens that while the army is going, some people who are just hanging around, they say, let me just follow as well. So in the army, there won't be just soldiers who have the intention of attacking the Kaaba. There will be other people who have other reasons for being part of that group. So how will every single person be, swallowed into the earth? So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, he answered that يُخْسَفُ وَآخِرِهِمْ, that all of them will be swallowed. However, ثُمَّ يُبْعَثُونَ عَلَى نِيَّاتِهِمْ, they will be resurrected according to their intention. A similar hadith to this, Imam Bukhari rahmatullahi alayhi has mentioned in his Sahih, that إِذَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى بِقَوْمٍ عَذَابًا, that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala afflicts a nation with punishment, أَصَابَ الْعَذَابُ مَنْ كَانَ فِيهِ, this punishment falls on every single person and all of them who they are. ثُمَّ بُعِثُوا عَلَىٰ أَعْمَالِهِ, however, they will be resurrected according to their deeds. So this is a similar hadith Imam Bukhari rahmatullahi alayhi has brought. Inshallah, we'll stop here. And the lessons that we need to learn from this hadith, inshallah, we'll discuss. So far, what we mentioned today was a few of the answers given about the marriage of the Aisha radiallahu anha. And then we went through the meaning of this hadith, brief understanding of the hadith, that an army will go towards the Kaaba to attack it. All of them will be punished and this earth will swallow it. However, on the Day of Judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will resurrect them according to their deeds and according to their intentions. Inshallah, we'll mention next week the lessons that we learn, and also why everybody will be destroyed, why will everyone will be faced with the punishment. Inshallah, we'll discuss next week. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala